Oh my goodness, guys, check her out. Look at this beauty, my Philodendron Pink Princess. But guess what, guys? I know I just showed y'all the other day, but today is my mom's birthday. God rest her beautiful soul. May she rest in peace. This year will be 10 years almost. It'll be this year, not yet, but almost 10 years that she, was killed. But um, yeah, today's her birthday, and look, um, what I woke up today too. My Philodendron Pink Princess is pushing out a new beautiful, look at it, beautiful pink, very, very pink. Oh, it's not focusing. Very pink leaf on my mommy's birthday. Isn't that so nice? I was like, oh, it's my mom letting me know she's still here and watching over me and loving me, protecting me. But yeah, I thought that was so cute on her birthday. So you guys, if you have a Philodendron Pink Princess, or a lot of Philodendrons, not just the Pink Princesses, but Philodendrons in general, a lot of times they'll get stuck in the shaft. I was telling you about this before, but be mindful, and it's very tempting to pull out. I just did a video on Facebook, and similar to this, but not quite, but yeah, something, yeah, similar to this, but explaining this too, but do not pull it out, okay? And I know it's very tempting, okay, but when they're first coming out and they're still babies, they're still coming out as a new leaf, they're a lot more, they're not as strong. They're very you know, temperamental. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to do that. I've done it before. I've acted, I was too impatient, okay? And you need to get like Axl Rose and learn a little bit of patience. You feels me? And because I've done it, I think probably like twice, where I snapped off trying to help it out the shaft, and I snapped off the leaf, and I was so upset. And especially, but sometimes, like, it'll if it's like almost out, like completely almost out, look how pink this is. It's gonna be so gorgeous. I'm hoping it's like a half moon. It might even be like majority pink. I'm so excited for this leaf. But like you can see, a lot of it's out. But I just, especially because it's like on my mom's birthday, and I just really don't. And like this leaf is gonna, um, obviously, yeah, say confirmation. It's just always gonna be a reminder that my mom's here, and it's this leaf's gonna be extremely um mean a lot to me. And a lot of you are probably like that, are not plant lovers, are like, oh, what is this weirdo? Yeah, but plant lovers, you know what I mean. Um, it's going to be very sentimental to me, this leaf, because it's on my mama's birthday. But yeah, like, if it, later on, if there's only just like a tip, left, I'll help it out. But I'm just going to probably let this go completely. What you can do if that happens, if you have any philodendrons, um, because there's many different philodendrons. All right. But what you can do is you can mist it. You can get like a spray bottle, mist it. Or what I do is I get my humidifier, because if this is a tropical plant, they love humidity. And I'll get my humidifier and I'll get it real close, and I'll just let it. Don't, again, but be careful. You don't want to overdo it either, because you don't want to end up causing any problems. You don't want any rot happening, or any mildew or mold or anything happening. So you gotta be, you know what I mean? You got to be careful. But you can mist it, just give it a little spray or a little mist. But I'll get my humidifier. I have like a little smaller one, a handheld, like small humidifier, and I put it up to here, and I let it get like a little bit of BD, so that it's not too much, wetness, not too many big drops, and it's like a perfect mist of what I get on there, and it helps it, come out. But yeah, and again, like, I don't want anybody to mess up their plants and like be soaking it or anything, because it can get prone to you can end up causing issues. All right, but these are tropical plants. They do love moisture. They do love the humidity and stuff. So, but just not too much. You don't want any rot. You don't want to get root rot. You don't want, well, that's at the bottom, but you don't want to cause any problems or issues or funguses or anything. You feel me? But yeah. But I just had to show you guys. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And look, you want to see an update on the babies? There's the toddler. Look how big she's getting. She's a kitty pie. There's the oops. There you go. There's the toddler. There's that one whole big plant right here. Well, toddler plant. That was the first pup that sprung up, and now there's the baby right here. the infants, because yeah, this is like more like the like the, yeah, maybe we'll say toddler, and this is coming out of infancy. It's not so much an infant anymore because it's getting bigger. Look at those half moons. Oh my goodness, so gorgeous. Those half moons. Well, it's not quite a full half moon. It's pretty close. You know, a half moon is when it's half pink, half green, but it's pretty much a half moon. You know what I mean? But it just has a little bit more pink there and there. I think it's even gorgeous, more gorgeous this way. Absolutely gorgeous. Love those. Any plant lovers, especially like, that loves variegation, that's like a big thing. That's what almost every variegation plant lover is hoping for. You know what I mean? Is for those half moons majority, of the time, or like that, or like the splatter. I love the splatter too because I just love the paint splatter 555. I love that the paint splatter look just in general in artwork, everything, even like, look, Vincent Van Gogh's my favorite artist, and just the different, like, the strokes and like the splatter paint. Absolutely love it and everything. I like making my own clothes that way with like the paint splatter or bleach splatters, and art like paintings with paint splatter and stuff, and obviously definitely plants. And that's actually pretty cool. I just noticed this now. I never noticed this before. This is like kind of like a half, not half moon obviously, but like a half moon in this paint splatter, type of thing. Because this side's pretty much all green for the most part, almost a half, but like not a half moon, because half moon would be half. This would be all pink, and then this would be all green. But like if you're looking at the half moon as a paint splatter, you know what I mean? The speckle paint, like the marble, you know what I mean? So gorgeous. I just love this plant. Like, how can you not get enough of this plant? And guys, guess what? I have another pink princess on the way. And guess what? I got 4 more prayer plants coming. Oh, I'm so excited. And 4 fig trees. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I love plants. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm a plant lover, an animal lover, and children lover too? But I don't really talk about getting children on my channel, but I just love life and love God, love nature, and all of His beautiful creations. Like, just look how gorgeous. You know what I mean? How could you not love plants? Like, they're living, and people think I'm weird that are not plant lovers, and like, when plant lovers, when we call them like I name my plants too, but they are. They're living. They literally are living. You know. And yeah, they're just amazing. They're beautiful, gorgeous, and look at that new leaf. I'm so excited. Oh, come out, my darling. And then it's on my mom's birthday. God rest her beautiful soul. May she rest in peace. Happy birthday, mommy. Look at that pink. You see that? Oh my goodness, it's so, so beautiful. And you can see the real light pink all right here. Oh, I got some right there. See that real light pink, and then you see the burgundy and the light pink right there. It's like a candy cane stripe. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. All this light pink, and look it up there, coming up there. See, it's almost coming out. It's almost there. Just got that little bit right here that needs to pop through. And I just, again, it's very tempting because it's right there, like, you know what I mean? But still, I'm not taking no chances. Patience, it's the best thing I've learned from Axl Rose, from Guns N' Roses, was patience, you know what I mean? All we need is just a little patience, because I would be devastated if I broke that off. But I'm not going to. But guys, like, the one thing though, like, if it gets to like the end, right? And why a lot of people pull it out is because, one, you get really excited whenever you get new leaves, especially like like a really gorgeous one like this one's gonna be. You can already tell, um, because half some of the leaf is out. But like, especially if it's crunched up, it's like a lot of people will pull it out. Besides, like, being excited to see it, it's also because it could somewhat damage it could mess up the leaf. But like I told you before, I think it's cool. It gives it different. I love different stuff. Like, I like things being different, and you know what I mean. Like, when something like the shape could be a little bent or wonky a little bit, or come out a little if you don't pull it out. But if it doesn't come out right, or if it's being, it can mess up the shape of it. But to me, I like that. I like it. I like the difference. And I like when shapes are like the. Actually, I remember I was telling you about this leaf here. I remember what I did to this leaf. This one was pink right here. This is a prime example. This leaf right here. This is one of the not the original leaves when I first got the plant. It was just this leaf here, and where's that? And this leaf right there. It was these two leaves, and then maybe one, maybe two more, but they fell off. Okay, like we can actually see right here and find out. There was. Hold on, let me pause it and look. Okay, so there was probably when I first got this, it was probably the size of this pup right here, this toddler right here, literally probably the same size as this when I first got it. And that was about like I would say probably 8 months ago, around about. And she's this big now. And but be mindful if you're like, oh wow, that's pretty quick. Like this is she's under really good conditions. I have her under lights. I fertilize her, and I take very very good care of her, and I give her all the love and everything to it. So like that's actually very good for her to grow this much. So if you get like a pup, a small one, and expect it to grow that much. It all depends on your climate, the love and care you give to it, and just not don't expect that because I am absolutely shocked about how much she has grown, like how big she is already. I'm very shocked. And again, like I lost a few leaves. That's the bottom leaves will eventually drop off. I lost the one one or two of the original leaves, which was this one, and then maybe one or two other ones. But then this is like one of the first leaves, first or second, maybe either the first or second leaf, new leaf, maybe third new leaf that I got when like since I had it, since after I bought it, and that's what happened. I was thinking about that the other day, and I remember what happened there. See, like I was telling you with the pink, sometimes the pink can die off, right? Because the pink doesn't, it can't photosynthesize, so you need green on there if you have an all pink leaf. Unfortunately, most likely chances are it will eventually die off because you need some green in there. You might get lucky if you're taking extremely you know good care of it. It could possibly last. It's if it's a very very healthy plant and everything else, and depending on the climate and everything else and your conditions, you know what I'm saying. But what happened was this one was stuck into the leaf like this, and it was the first time I had one. It was like one of the new leaves, and I think it was probably the first time it was stuck like that. So I went to go help it out, but what I did was this part right here was pink and it died off. But what I did was and it's not from the pink, and I remembered I used tweezers, but I didn't sterilize the tweezers, and I went in with these really thin, say the really thin, the longer skinny ones, and I helped it up. I just like went like this, but I forgot to sterilize it because I was so excited. Guys, anytime you're doing any cuttings, any propagations, or using anything, always sterilize, okay? Because just always sterilize because you can infect the plant. And that's what happened here. And I used that, and this was already a pink leaf, and they're very, this part was, and it ended up dying off. And it was fine at first, and then like it ended up, it died off. At first I was thinking it's from the light, but that's not, because I clearly remembered like it was yesterday. It was from not sterilizing the tweezers. So just be very mindful of that, guys. But yeah, I just think it's so gorgeous. So I just highly recommend just Misty. Okay, if you have one and they have during there, unless it's right there and most of it's out. Like if it's out a little bit more, which this one isn't. So, oh yeah, I could pull it out, but I'm not going to. Again, the sentimental value on this one. Would it be my mom's birthday and everything? Absolutely not. But you can see it's like, oh, I'm so excited. Look at that baby pink. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. But just mist it, or just spray a little mist on there, a little bit of water, and it'll be out. And wait until, if anything, just wait until it's just like one little thing where you can get your finger or something and help it sweat, like help. But I would just let it be. Okay. But yeah, it's actually gorgeous. I had to share it with you guys because I love you guys, and this made me extremely happy. And I just want to show you this. And get ready, guys, because I'm about to go do a reading. So I'll see you in the I'm gonna get ready to set it up right now. Alright, guys. Love it. Bye.